Alrighty, we're just barely able to start. Like right now, my music finished and it started playing the next track, and then I had to stop it because, whoops, I only just barely finished getting set up in time for this stream here. But I don't want to wait through another song there. But yeah, today is American Thanksgiving, or as we call it in Canada, Thursday. But yeah, thankful every day technically, but today's like when we celebrate for that. So it's fitting prolonging the holiday spirit. You're trying. Well, I appreciate it, hon. I appreciate the kind words of being thankful there. I appreciate it. I hope things have been going well lately. It seems like they have. Smashbuff has been sharing some of those like recent events in the Discord server. I've seen those clips of you and Smashbuff doing crazy doubles combos in tournaments, and it's freaking spicy, let me tell you. It's really spicy. Also, have I got Pokemon Sword and Shield? Yeah, I have both, and I have 2 more copies of them both over there because of Best Buy being weird.
Harmonia, how you and your beautiful hair going?
I'm going on. Alrighty, Josh Adal, thanks so much for the 50 bits. I appreciate it. Hope things are going well for you today, Josh. And yeah, I'm doing alrighty. My hip is still a bit in pain today from 2 days ago. From Taekwondo classes when it started acting up a bit. So that's no bueno. That's no bueno at all. So I'm a little bit worried about that. I was gonna book physiotherapy, but now I'm streaming, so I can't book physiotherapy while I'm streaming. Dang it! Dang, I keep forgetting. I need to book physiotherapy to go see a physiotherapist again. Because my hip is causing me problems, and like it's probably not painful to walk. It's a bit discomforting, though. But yeah, so I'm a little bit concerned about my physical condition, but apart from that, things are alrighty. I think I have to go this way right now. Yeah. And nice, Josh. Yeah, the patch collecting went well. I've been doing some research on the ruins and Stoan side. Sword and Shield. What Pokemon were they? And where are they now? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries and... that's some wicked Taco Bell, isn't it? Are you kidding me? What was that? Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Huh? Power spot? You mean like where you can Dynamax? Yeah, isn't it also an arena? That's right. Power spot detector reacts when it's possible to Dynamax. Hey, Sonia, and Harmonia too. You felt the shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. If that's so, I can make sure the Chairman knows. Just get lost, Leon. I'm going too. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. So you should leave the investigation on the quaking to the adults. What? I want to go see. Get to Sir Chester and get that gym badge. I want to go see. No. Oh, Harmonia. No, I want to go to the stadium. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now, man? Anyway, yeah, so hot. We're growing. We actually have a name within the Smash doubles community, and through you, he's gained more exposure to the light and growing his name as well. Amongst yours, also gaining more traction. It's so amazing, finally picking up more now. That's awesome to hear. That's actually really cool. Like, I only went to that one competitive tournament, and that was it. But if one of these days you do want to take on me and my doubles partner from the last tournament, if I reach out to him, I'm still willing to do that. We didn't get the chance to before that tournament, even though I don't have a tournament to prepare for anymore. I'd love to take on you and Smashpuff together one of these days. I think that'd be awesome there. And Tux, you're trying to get a Delmise and also getting about 30 more mons to finally complete your deck, so you're getting close now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until home comes out, and then I'm gonna start pushing for that. I see you have a Yamask there, Tux. I see that is the case there. That, or just one day I'll wind up randomly streaming viewer games again, and then just say, like, alright, Haunt and Smash Puff versus, I don't know, let's get Carvey in here, versus me and Carvey or something. See if we can get Carvey in on that. That would be pretty spicy. I have to rely on trading though. Gotcha. Yeah, once Pokemon Home comes out early next year, it'll be so nice filling up the Pokedex. First that forest, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word, but it looks like I've finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. What was that quaking? I want to know. I want to know, man. But yeah, also, one of these days, I'd also be willing to take you on in some one-on-ones because it definitely seems like you've improved a lot. I remember back in Smash... Oh, there's 3 Pokemon centers in this time. I remember back in Smash 4, first starting. Like, when you first started coming around this stream, I was definitely the better Smash player back then. Like, easy peasy. And then you started learning from me and other people as well. And then it started getting insane. And then stuff with Smash Ultimate. And now you're like leagues better in Smash than I am. It's like, what the heck? What happened? What year is it? It's absurd now. Wait, why did I heal up? My Pokemon are already fully healed. I saw the Pokemon Center and I just couldn't help myself there. No, I expect some of the mons to be such a hassle to get. Yeah, that's the pain of catching them all in a nutshell. There gonna be a cutscene initially here? Nope. Figured I'd turn it off just in case. Whee! I'm so fast. Whoa! I'll read that in a sec. All right, Harmonia. You and I both know I've got to keep on trying different strategies if I'm gonna get strong enough to catch up to Lee. No, not just catch up. If I want to surpass him. So, I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest in a battle against you. Alright, it looks like we're doing a battle against Hop again. I wonder where that name came from. I know I've said that before. But anyway, our official team name is... Oh, that's a lot of numbers there. He has a freaking Trevenant now? Did he get that in the forest? The official text contains all bold levels. Alright, time for me to test exactly how far I can go with my latest and greatest team. All bold, I assume that's supposed to be letters. And a line crossing through the center of it as well. So do you have like an official logo or something like that? In that case, if it has all that stuff? Because if you don't, I could always draw one up since, you know, I'm technically a digital artist. If you want one with like a whole bunch of stuff like that. I haven't really worked a whole lot with text before, but yeah. You may or not have drowned your life away within 2 years, and now you're like this unknown to known shit to grad you, this is your teenhood. Jeez. Yeah, I know you've been committing to that really hard. You got 2 Sinistea back to back. Turns out neither are compatible with your Crackpot. Had to catch a third one, and it was finally a Fordrew. What? You got a fake one on the 3rd try? It's only like a 1% chance to get the real one. Are you sure it's not the other way around? Because you only have like a 1% chance of getting a real one. Are you sure you don't have like the pots mixed up? I don't remember which pot is which for getting it to evolve. Cause, yeah, the fake one is the common one. So, we got 2 real ones for what the heck? Also, I should not do this matchup considering I literally can't do damage. So, yeah, but you do. That's really cool. It's a text type thing, not a logo, not yet. Still in the stage of sketching it out, though there are some ideas. Because I know you do art physically, Haunt. And I know that Smash Puff does some as well, as I've seen from the art channel in Discord. If either of you drop something physically, I can sketch it out digitally if you want to make it really pop. Alright, let's send out Vulpix in that case. No chip pods anywhere? It feels so bad, Tux. Can't believe you got the real one 2 times in a row. What the heck? What are the odds of that? A crit? Are you kidding me? Consider the possibility your opponent might land a critical hit on your Pokemon, mate. I guess so. Oh, thank goodness I'm faster. But yeah, if either... Oh, dang it. Darren TMs, that's your official text type thingy? The way you battle. You know, it reminds me of Lee. Alright, I'm gonna have a look here. No, Vulpix! Ah, I see. So it is just a text kind of thing right now. Just something done with the Discord text and such. I see, I see. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of digital art when it comes to text before. But if you guys want me to try to whip something up, I can totally do that. See what I can do. Because I always like trying out new things when it comes to digital art. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly revive Vulpix so that Vulpix gets some experience from this too. I have 27 revives. When did that happen? Great, my man, I really appreciate it. No Puff one too. Now we just need an official agreeable concept. Yeah, I get something going for that. Some sort of a design in mind. No, not bag. No. Fight. Drill Peck. is what we do. There we go. The unwanted. That's what it spells out there with the with the, I almost said letters, with the numbers. I was rushing through too much text that didn't be sent together before. Go to send out Cinderace. In that case, I should send out OP and Teleon, I guess. Yeah, I've never really drawn up writing before. I do technically have a digital art of writing, but it's a physical sketch that was done of the name Harmonia that a friend of mine drew up, and then I converted it to digital. Do I have it somewhere around here? I probably do. Add existing. Let's see here. This thing. That's the only real digital art that I have of like anything text, and that was a physical sketch first, and it wasn't even done by me. This was a friend of mine who has much nicer handwriting than I do, and I was like, wow, I really like that. So I drew it digitally. I just drew over what she had, and this is what I got. And now whenever I do, like, when it comes to branding of this channel, anytime I have Harmonia written out, if it's not like in a text box, like if it's something where it's like an image, whenever I have Harmonia written out, this is what I use. This is my branding when it comes to that. That's mine. But I wasn't the one that initially drew that up, that wrote it out. I was just the one who converted it to digital. But yeah, sorry if you're like not shutting up, just really happy about this happening so fast. Ever since you joined the crew, it's all ramped up drastically. That's awesome to hear. That's really awesome to hear that you're so passionate about that, and that's going pretty far. I bet words are hard. I'm happy to hear that things are going well for you there. And yeah, you remember that sketch? Yeah, I remember using the handwriting part before I even knew I could use digital art, and then I converted that over and I was like, wow, it looks so much better now. Goodbye, Cinderace. Oh my goodness, a critical hit. Thank goodness for that. But yeah, so I'm not very good at like writing things out or like drawing things out text-wise. I've never tried it before. So I mean, if either one of you draws up the text in such a way that you might like, I can definitely convert to digital. I just don't know about my creativity when it comes to doing something original, because I've never worked with text before. Not really. Let's send out, wait, who is he sending out? An electric type of some sort. Is he sending out a Bolton as well? Think it should go across the white part of your hat logo? Yeah, I think I had that for a while. I think that was also, that was a logo of some sort for, yeah, it is a Bolton. That was something that I had going, wasn't it? Like, hold on, if I add an image of, what's this? Okay, that is what I thought it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had something like this going at some point. Oh, geez. Maybe if I rotated it across, I don't think I can rotate it in OBS. I'm just showing that as a demo. Yeah, I think I had something like that going for some time there, where it went across instead of up like that. I think that was like, I think I briefly tried it out, but because the text was so small that you couldn't read it, I decided against it. I think I did have something like that very briefly, but like very briefly. And I took it away because the text was too small to even tell what it said. I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. It might have also, oh, I think I know when I put the text over. It was with the old hat logo. That was with like the really old one before I knew how to do digital art at all. I think I put text over it during that, when it was just like the hat outline. Do I still have that as a source? Hold on, let's see here. I probably don't. I don't even have it as a source anymore. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Oh, dang it, I don't have quick attack. Please be faster. Oh, dang it. Vulpix wasn't faster. Yeah, the like, no! The really old one. Like, let's see, where is it on my computer here anyway? I'm gonna find this, just you wait. Just you wait here. My stream folder, is it in images? It's probably in images, a folder I don't use anymore. Where is that thing? I made like a, oh, maybe it's in my video editing folder. Yeah, here's the really old one. If I open it here, it might have opened on my primary monitor. Let's see. Yeah, it did. It did open on my, that's the really old logo. I remember I put the text Harmonia right through there. That's where I had it. So it wasn't like the original old one, but it's like, and still an old one. My camera is not transitioning at all here, is it? I guess because I clicked over. So this is like that one. So I remember briefly for like the Discord server logo, I had the text over the white part there, but then I took it away because it was too small, I think. I think that's what happened? I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. Freaking Vulpix keeps fading now. Go Bolton there. Yeah, that was really long ago. That was before I knew how to do digital art. I'm gonna keep my camera turned off for rival battles because I know it blocks him. Okay, let's see here. I swear, if he uses Howl and Vulpix gets dragged out again, I'm so done. I swear, man. Okay, he didn't use Howl, thank goodness. I was afraid there. Yeah, that was before I even knew I could do digital art. Man, things are so much different now that I know I can do digital art. And like, that's your mod badge now except green? At least it's still in a typing. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do for the mod badge there. It's technically still as use in a mod badge. That doesn't show up on the stream screen, so anybody watching this after the fact is gonna have no idea what that means. But in the Twitch chat, yeah, it does still act as that. So it's just green background and white for like the hat outline, because I figure it's still a decent outline. So I figure why not? Like I could update the mod badge at some point. But yeah, I feel like when it comes to streaming, things feel so different. Like with the biggest part being the fact that I know how to do digital art. Like looking at all these emotes and being like, wow, I drew all of those myself. Just being like, what the heck? Like if this was a year ago from now, considering I haven't even been doing digital art for a year yet, it's almost December and I started doing digital art in last year December, so it hasn't even been a year yet. 1 year ago, I would have looked at that and been like, I wonder who I commissioned. I wonder what artist I commissioned to do those emotes for me, is what I would have been like 1 year ago. I kid you not. Sure, let's just go ahead and switch to Corviknight. So yeah, looking at old stream stuff is so weird, especially my camera. Actually, my camera here, it used to be a whole bunch of like PNG images of like swords and other knickknacks here and there that I used to form a face cam overlay, whereas now I look at this and the whole thing has been hand drawn and it just looks so much better, you know? It feels so different, like to the point, like the difference between it. Thinking about that, I was thinking about the Xenoblade Chronicles remake earlier today and how it's coming out next year. And because of the difference in quality from then to now, and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition coming out, I'm honestly thinking about redoing the entire Xenoblade 1-2 Torna series. And that was like one of the most ambitious things I ever did. And I'm thinking about redoing the whole thing just because of the difference in quality now compared to then. And that was only like a few months ago. And I'm thinking about redoing the whole thing 1 year from now when Definitive Edition comes out, because it's such a difference in quality. You know, when we first met to now, night and day, telling you polar opposites is jaw-dropping, so mind-boggling to think about. Yeah, my old stuff is so weird to look at. It's like you with Smash, only with me in stream quality, it's so phenomenal. Yeah, you with Smash and me with stream quality. You're not wrong. I'm insane, absolutely mad. Well, it was just a thought that I had in my head coming home today. I'm not sure if I'll do it. I was walking home through the cold, freezing, because it's so cold out, and I was like, that's a thought, because the Xenoblade 1-2 Torna series was like, it's my favorite streaming project I've ever worked on, and there have been another thought that I had is, what if I didn't stream that? What if it was a YouTube only thing? Like, that's just a thought. I'm just messing around with it in my head right now, because it's occurred to me that like when I'm streaming stuff, then I'd take it a lot slower. Like right now, I'm ranting about things instead of pressing through the game, for example. I'm taking the time to talk with people and such like that. So when it comes to the highest quality YouTube VOD after, this isn't, you know, probably as high quality as if I was just recording this and just completely committing to the game and just like ranting about things here and there instead of all the time, I guess. And so I already have a Xenoblade Chronicles 1-2 Torna series done, which is streamed as one way of doing it. So I had the thought, what if I did, like, for the first time in quite a while, did a YouTube only series where I was committing completely to the game, so it wouldn't be like longer parts where like I'm in the middle of going through the story stuff and then I sit and then I rant for like half an hour and then we get back to story stuff and then it's like, what the heck, man, I just want to see the story stuff go by. So because planning out factoring in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and Torna in such a way that like the stories progress together in such a unique way is like the coolest thing that I've ever done when it comes to covering games on stream. I had the thought in my head, like, what if I did it at the highest quality possible for the VOD, for what's on YouTube, for the thing that's indefinite and permanent, rather than just the one-time stream thing, which, like, right now, streaming, this is a one-time thing. You're live once with it, and then you're not gonna be live with it again, you know? So I had the thought in my head, like, this is the coolest project I've ever planned out. So what if I did it in the highest possible quality for the sake of the VOD, the thing that's permanent, the thing that I can look back on, like, several years' time, and be like, wow, isn't that cool? What if I just recorded it instead of streaming it? It would be something very different for me. You know? But yeah, and sorry, I'm the kind of guy who likes to get fired up. Wait, who gets fired up to win in these situations. But yeah, sorry, I read that other stuff earlier, but I didn't read it out loud there. But yeah, would like to see the whole thing over again. It's such a good story. And that's another one of the reasons why I'm thinking about potentially doing it as a YouTube thing, just because, like, I can fully commit to the story then. Because that's the thing that I'm trying to showcase through the 1-2 Torna series, is a unique way to express the story. So may as well do that there. So why do you think Twitch is superior? Get people to interact with in real time, friends to be made, things to go debate, to discuss, to relate to, people to play with, feedback in real time. Did you mention the kids in real time? I love Twitch fans, so much better than YouTube. Yeah, for the experience of watching then and there, it's definitely unparalleled. Like, it's definitely better watching a stream live right now than watching a VOD afterwards. But like, my thought process is watching something live right as it's happening is a one-time thing. But when it's a VOD, that's something that you can look back on in months' time or even years' time. Like, I know that there are some series of mine that I've done that I definitely like to look back on in several years' time. Stuff like that. So, like, I definitely do prefer Twitch for, like, the one-time thing for the initial viewing right when it's happening. But from the perspective of, you know, the permanent form of it that isn't the one-time thing where it's like you get the best experience if you're here between this time frame and then it's gone forever, then maybe pre-recording would be better. It's just my thought process with that is something that I might do, especially considering I have streamed through Xenoblade 1 and 2 already before. So maybe a different way of doing things and having a brand new 1-2 Torna series in that format. So I'd have one series on it streamed and one series on it recorded to just commit to the story as much as I can. These are just ideas that I'm playing around with in my head and for right now. I mean, there's still a year to go before that happens, considering it comes out sometime next year, who knows when. But yeah, and I have not heard of that before, Tux. I have not actually heard of that. And I don't know who Ethan is. I don't know if this is a name I should know. This is rubbish. My team can't perform if I can't get my own head straight as the trainer. Before we ever started out on this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly. He was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look right at him. But now, I can just tell how strong he really is, and what he's got that I haven't. But I'm getting stronger too. Maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle you again. And here, I'll heal up your team for you too. I think I know what it is I really want. I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my bro. But not just that. I want to beat him. I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion, and I'm going to. My mind's made up. You and me are going to have another battle once I get my gym badge in Chichester. Kind of stumbled on those last lines a bit, sorry. I apologize there. But yeah, there's a line between someone who's talking to a camera to themselves and act like robotic, zombie-like things, and when we have actual people talking to more people in conversation over a game instead of nobody but yourself. And now having that perception, it makes you realize that full-time YouTubers are probably half insane. I mean, I have done YouTube-only content before. I'm actually doing it for this series as well. I'm progressing through Pokémon Sword on stream, and I'm progressing through Pokémon Shield like 2/3 of the time on my own time, and the other third pre-recording it and just uploading it, where I just upload like the main battles of the story, basically. So, Pokémon Sword is a streaming series, whereas Pokémon Shield is a recording-only series. But unlike Xenoblade 1-2 Torna, factoring in the whole game, I'm only factoring in the important parts. So, I mean, Pokemon Shield is mostly on my own time. It's like I'm playing through Pokemon Shield 2/3 on my own time, and 1/3 I'm recording it and being a YouTuber. That's actually ingenious. You like that a lot? What, just covering the important parts? Because the thing about the two Pokemon games is they're mostly the same game. Like, there's some version differences, what with the main legendary, like the box art, basically, with the main legendaries on these covers, for example. So, main story encounters will be a little bit different, because in this game it's going to be about the Sword Doggo, and in this game it's going to be about the Shield Doggo. And there's a couple gym battles, so there's a couple main battles along the way that are different, so I wanted to factor those in. There's only 2 unique gym battles though, so I was like, let's just factor in every single gym battle along the way, so that even though I'm doing a full series on Pokemon Sword and only doing parts here and there of Shield rather than the whole thing, people who are curious can still see how my team progresses in Shield. For example, in the last episode of Shield, which I just recorded yesterday, I got a Lucario. My Riolu evolved into a Lucario, for example. So it's like going on as the adventure continues. Not only am I doing the main story parts, but doing important battles here and there, so it can be seen in both games how my team is progressing. So there's that. They made that channel for the sole purpose of uploading one video every single day for an entire year. After time's up, they'll be deleting the entire channel along with all videos. Hence why the name is Eunice Annis 1 year 2. Also, is it just you or is the stream lagging? It doesn't show me dropping frames. So yeah, it looks like it's just you then, which is a good thing. I don't like dropping frames. Is it 1 game for Twitch and personal moments and 1 for YouTube and strictly the game? That's a great idea. Yeah, I only had it like after the second stream. It was only after the second stream of Pokemon Sword that I was like, wait a second, I have both games. What if, and they're mostly the same game, but I'm gonna be progressing through both anyway. So what if I had 1 for Twitch and 1 for YouTube? I mean, they're both gonna be on YouTube at the end of the day. It's just that Twitch isn't gonna see any of the Shield part. Like, I'm still uploading the Shield parts to Twitch. It's just you don't see it live ever. I'm just pre-recording it. Link Descent is regarding YouTube in 2020. Is this about Kappa? I did read the thing you did not hear, because like for you, you'll restart your browser back. Yeah, I did read the thing. But yeah, that definitely seems interesting. Hope the stream's going well for you now, Tux. Is this about... Could be a disaster for YouTubers. This is probably about Kappa, isn't it? I assume so. But yeah, let's open a tab here and talk about this for a sec. So how I'm doing this series, like, it's not as unique as something like Xenoblade 1-2 Torna, but it's still kind of cool. Smash Puff sent you that today. That's about the whole like labeling your content as like for kids or not for kids thing. And Doki just came down to see me for a sec, but then changed her mind. Like, let's go to my collections tab here, is what we'll do. And let's open the frames. So yeah, this display capture? That's already on. Wait. Which one is the... Oh, display capture 2. This one. This is the thing that I have to turn on. Shall BRB already sounds good there. Anyway. So I'm pre-recording Pokemon Shield, so I have all of the recordings so far. And you can see the days that they were recorded on. So like this one was yesterday, considering today's the 28th. And I'm like labeling them as what part they're factored into the series. So it's basically just like, oh, here's story unique stuff. And here's also each of the gyms, where each of these parts is basically its own gym that I'm tackling. Except for this one, because this was a especially long part, because I was covering some extra stuff there. So I'm factoring this into the parts of the series here and there. So, for example, it's like Pokemon Sword, Sword, Shield, Sword, 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 Shield, Shield, Sword, 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 Shield, Sword, 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 Shield, stuff like that. So it's factored in that unique way like that. So it's being factored in directly to the series like that. And on Twitch, however, it's being factored in as 0.1 parts, because I'm labeling them like I usually do my content, like stream 1, stream 2, and I'm doing that for Sword as well. Stream 1, stream 2, stream 3, for example. So here I'm just adding them in the order that they're made, and I'm doing like 0.1, 0.2 for like it's after that stream. So after stream 3, I recorded 2 parts of Pokemon Shield, so that's point 1 and point 2, for example. Or after the last stream, stream 4, I recorded part 4, so the part after that I just recorded yesterday and I uploaded it this morning is 4.1, for example. Yeah, 10 hours ago I uploaded that. Oops. So because I only had the idea to do that after the first stream, there's nothing after the first stream since I'm uploading them in the order that they were made. So after 2, it goes from 2.1 to 2.6 suddenly. So yeah, that's my unique way of doing that, essentially. But yeah, I'm gonna take off my scarf now. I'm starting to overheat a bit, honestly. Here's what I'll do. Since when have I been playing Bravely Second? The past several streams. Or the past couple weeks here and there. I've only done 2 streams of it so far. Been playing Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler is a pretty good game there. Oh, that's why you were saying press X Tux. Sorry, I was ranting about things. I was ranting about things there. You still need Octo? It's such a good game. I wonder if it's on sale for the winter sale. I think I went through all the games that are on sale on the Switch right now, and I don't think I saw Octopath. Sadly. There's a whole bunch of other big games, but I don't think Octopath was one of them. There's a Leopard over there. What was I just talking about? What was I just yammering on about? Get Terraria on Steam. It's good. I'd never play it. Is the thing. I've got too many other games to get to. Oh dang it. I have Gallade up front, don't I? I totally do. But yeah, I've got too many other games to play right now. Christmas contains buddy month as funds for things. Yeah, there's those Black Friday deals that are going on right now. There's a lot of games on the Switch right now that are 30% off and whatnot. Well, this is gonna do like nothing. So there's that. Anyway, I was talking about Bravely Second. What was I about to say about it? Oh yeah, on the subject before of also talking about me making content on Twitch compared to YouTube and me thinking about doing the Xenoblade series. Potentially just on YouTube. Jeez, that side beam was scary. Not that side beam, that whatever that Rabombe did. I have to switch Pokemon now. Yeah, on the subject of that, and thinking about Bravely Second, I also don't mind the idea of doing something completely YouTube there, because I know my stream has gotten a lot farther than it was, like, say, a year ago, but I'm still not exactly a large streamer, and I have streams sometimes where I stream to 0 viewers. Yesterday being an example, where during Bravely Second, one person came in for a little bit. Hey silly doggy, what you doing here? My doggy's come here now. She's just chilling there, I guess. Whoops. What did I hit? I don't know what I hit. Anyway. Yeah, when it comes to uploading stuff on YouTube afterwards, if the whole idea is I'm streaming it on Twitch, then uploading it to YouTube, and then you see on YouTube that I streamed for a while and nobody came in, and it's like, wow, this guy sucks. I don't know. It's just embarrassing to me sometimes to be showcasing content and pushing content out there when I'm showcasing Avotomy streaming to nobody. It's a little bit embarrassing for me sometimes. So that could be another reason, because I do still have streams sometimes where there's nobody, because I'm still a small streamer. But yeah, basically Terraria is the only game on Steam that's consistently managed to keep overwhelmingly positive both all the time and recent times always. Huh. I don't think it's the kind of game that I would get into though, because I'm so sick of incremental progress games. Probably because I put so much time into them when I was younger that I'm so sick of them now. Because I was so addicted to those kinds of games. Yeah, something you can do on YouTube is stream Smash sparring sessions of those you play with and post from time to time. So a joke can maybe gain attraction, attention, and followage. That's actually not a bad idea. I remember, oh yeah, weren't you asking me a while back if I would do some games with you for you to upload to your channel there? I forgot about that until you mentioned that. And also, now that I know how to properly tag my stuff, it actually shows up in search directories now. I only realized a month ago that over the past almost 2 years now that I've been streaming, I've been tagging my stuff incorrectly when it comes to YouTube. So you try to search up stuff that's related to what I do, and you're probably not gonna find it. But now that I know how to tag stuff properly, it actually shows up in search bars now. Like, I used to think that tagging stuff was just a whole bunch of keywords and such. User trades hell lambs with the target fest. No, I won't do that. What silly W, what you doing over here? Hey? Anyway, I used to think that tagging videos on YouTube was just put a whole bunch of words. Was just like individual words, and every single one of those words is its own tag. Like, if I was tagging the way I used to for the Pokemon Sword and Shield series here, my tags would be stuff like Pokemon, Sword, Shield, Playthrough, Let's Play, Walkthrough, Full Game, no spoil, like all this stuff like that as separate tags. And then maybe some names of Pokemon here and there. That's how I used to tag my stuff. Turns out that's wrong, because YouTube, apparently, how it like works with tags is how you're supposed to be tagging stuff is how you think people are going to be searching for it. So if I tag my content as Pokemon, for example, and then that'll show up in search bars if someone just searches up Pokemon and that's it. Or let's say, like, let's look at my Pokemon there. Let's say I tagged one of my videos Corviknight. Then maybe my video would show up if somebody just searched the word Corviknight and that's it. So apparently the best tags are about 3 to 4 words long. So now I'm tagging things like Pokemon Sword and Shield, for example, as, say, Pokemon Sword and Shield playthrough, Pokemon Sword playthrough for this game, Pokemon Shield playthrough for the other one, stuff like that. And now my stuff actually shows up in search bars. Like, I wish I'd known that so much earlier. Like, freaking, I would gain maybe 1 or 2 subscribers on YouTube, like, a month, something like that. Okay, it's probably more than that. I gain maybe anywhere from 3 to 5 a month. And now that I've been properly tagging my stuff and I've been going back and tagging stuff properly so it actually shows up in search bars, I've gained like 20 YouTube subs in the past 30 days. Which is a lot for a small content creator. I'm at 141 right now. And before I started tagging stuff properly, I was probably at about 120-ish. Or maybe, no, I was closer to 110-ish before I realized that I needed to start properly tagging my stuff. So it's been night and day when it comes to properly tagging stuff, now that I know how to. I'm like, geez. Anyway, sorry, I've been reading some of that out in my head. And I haven't been reading it out loud, though. But yeah. So that series has been halted for months. Smashes Collide is what you want Games of You for? Are you ever planning on continuing it? Trying to get a lot of peeps in for sure before you kick it off again. You should also get a capture card. Speaking of capture cards, because of Black Friday deals, I was actually thinking about replacing my capture card. There's a really good deal on another capture card. The upgraded version of my current one, actually. Because there's a little bit of delay. Whoops, I did not mean to boot up my software there. I accidentally hit the button on my capture card. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the stream. Yeah, it looks like it didn't. Anyway, me talking here and stuff on my camera is not quite in time with the game. Like, if you see when I put in the inputs here, it's a little bit late. Like, it's on time for the game there, but if you look at when I'm actually putting in inputs, it's late. That's my biggest problem with my current capture card, is there's a little bit of delay, and I have no idea why. Like, the only way that I could make it more in sync is if I put, like, a delay on my camera and my microphone, so it was delayed and therefore in sync, but, like, kinda dumb, man. That's like a second worth of real-time interaction I'm taking away, you know? But yeah, it means that stuff that I'm doing here isn't quite in time. It's like a second off. It's like basically a full second off. So I want to replace my capture card. And there's actually a pretty good deal on one right now for Black Friday that I might pick up. That I might well do, as long as it has a proper audio jack. It looks like it does. Apparently it's for a headset for a microphone, but considering that's where you plug in a headset with a microphone, I assume you get sound into the headphones as well. That'd be silly if not. But yeah. You know, you don't know the purpose of it nor how to do it. I'm starting to figure it out if you want some tips. But yeah, you're currently at 221, still way ahead of me then. And that's just from people you know who you're on a personal level with. That's not including your relationship with the past 6 months. You should put your YouTube more instead of just your name. Yeah, if you did that, like, even if you start streaming later, if you got a capture card and start pushing that, Like, you've got the networking out there. Like, one of the best ways to start streaming is already having like a network of people who know you, and you're getting your name out there. So like, if you just started streaming one day, you would start with like so much more of a head start than I did. Like, when I started, I was like a 0 viewer streamer for a couple months, like consistently, with nobody ever coming in. But you can't silence team yell. Okay, guess we're not going that way. But if you have your name already out there as part of that network, as part of that social network, and then people hear like, oh, this person started streaming now, then all of a sudden you get that big initial boost. Distracted by my Smash Ultimate Pro controller? What, you like it? Recently ordered one, your current one's breaking, and it can— oh no! The A button suck, the C stick suck, the joystick suck, and the ZR button suck. Painful. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I have one complaint about this here. You probably can't even see it, but this white part here goes slightly over the edge of this black part, so whenever I'm running my finger across it, there's a slight bump. Like, on the other side, it's relatively flat. Like, you can feel the gap there, since there is a gap, but it feels normal. But on this side, the white part goes over the black a little bit. I don't think my camera can show it at all, but it like bothers me that it goes over a bit there, and I always like dig my thumb into that part in some weird habit, I guess. I don't know why. Okay, let's send Corviknight up there. Oh, freaking Leopard! Meow! You silly dog. Is my other camera not turned on now? Oh, there we go. What you doing, silly doggy? Hey? Hey, how you feeling? What you hiding in here for, huh? I don't know why she's hiding in here. I don't know if like the vacuum's out or something. Or like she just really wants attention right now, or what's going on? Hey, silly dog. Well, sure, let's go ahead and use Drill Peck there, I suppose. But yeah, I assume the main thing is a capture card there. Broken controller is functional, just inconsistent. The ZR buttons begin to stick down at times, prohibiting grabs as Falcon. And yeah, those are definitely real important. Hopefully next one you order doesn't come obliterated. Well, at least you didn't get sent 4 copies of the same thing like Best Buy did with me with Pokemon Sword and Shield here. I sent in a complaint, they haven't gotten back to me. So there's that. I ordered 1 double pack, they sent me 2. So I have 2 more copies of the game over there. And the first time I streamed this, yeah, that happened. I double checked my order. And I only ordered 1 of these. I double checked it. It shows quantity 1 for 1 double pack of Pokemon Sword and Shield. And for some reason, they sent me 2. And they even sent them in separate boxes. They sent them in boxes like yay big, when the box is only like this big. And they sent them in 2 separate boxes like that big, and they arrived on the same day. So I have these 2 massive boxes. I opened them both up, and they both have a Sword and Shield double pack. And I checked my bank info, and they did charge me for all 4 copies. So here I am owing $300 worth of Canadian dollars of Pokemon Sword and Shield. And yeah, I mean, we already have a plan with those 2. It seems like it's gonna be a gift is the idea, but yeah, I remember when I remember the first day I started streaming this and I started like telling that story. Of course everybody on stream at the time was like, do a giveaway, do a giveaway. I was like, no. That's $160 Canadian of a giveaway. I'm trying to pay for tuition out here. I'm not doing a giveaway of that. Yeah, they're like, oh, you got extra copies, you should do a giveaway. Of course. So, can't say that was unexpected when you tell people you have extra copies of a game. But yeah. Keep them, sell them to you. No, I already have a plan with that. I arranged something with a cousin of mine for other family members. Is what we have in mind. Figure it out. Yeah, I'm trying to pay for tuition. And tuition costs here in Alberta are probably gonna go up soon. Is the thing. Because of our new premier. from what I heard, apparently some of the funding is being taken away from universities, meaning that's more money that's gonna have to come out of students' pockets. So, big yikes. Also, when it comes to funding things, I haven't actually mentioned this on stream yet. So I guess I'll say it now. It seems like I'm going to Korea next year, South Korea. I'm going to Korea in October next year for 2 weeks. So speaking of stuff that's gonna be expensive to do, that I'm gonna need to save up for, through my Taekwondo school actually, there's every year or every other year, the master of the dojang, he basically puts together this trip for people to go to Korea with him, and we get to see all these unique places that like normal tourists wouldn't get to see, and we get to see like the history of Taekwondo and stuff like that, and you know, do some training with some people there that he has contacts with and stuff like that. So it's like a very unique once in a lifetime kind of experience there. And every single year it happens, they always keep saying like, oh, this year's gonna be the last, oh, this year's gonna be the last. And they're saying this year like, oh, this year's probably gonna actually be the last time we do it. But I mean, they say that every year, so I don't know if it will be the last or not. But yeah, and I remember I was talking with yeah, it's gonna be a bit expensive, but I decided like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's a chance to get to see and tour around Korea in a way that like normal tourists would never be able to. So it's like, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I've decided. So I put my name down on the list. So yeah, we have to put our name down for that way in advance, considering it's almost a full year away, so that we can organize this whole thing and figure out the whole schedule with that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be very, very interesting. But yeah, I remember I was talking with the master and a few other students in the lobby one of these days recently, and he was talking about how it's probably going to be the last time. And one of the students asked him like, why? Why is it going to be the last time? And the master was like, I'm getting old. So, but yeah, apparently there's like a whole bunch of training in places. We get to see Taekwondo related things. There's apparently quite a bit of mountain hiking that we'd be going on together. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. So that's almost a full year from now, but yeah, so speaking of other things I need to save up for, I gotta hoard my funds so that I can go to Korea. But yeah, going to New York at the end of the school year as a field trip thing, and DC afterwards with your brother, who also has that as a school trip. You and your family going on those trips. Nice. What kind of a school trip is it? Is it going around and seeing particular things? Is it for a certain class? Like, I've gone on a couple of school trips for... Ooh, I don't have one of you yet. I don't think I can paralyze you, though, because you're an electric type there. So is it for, like, a specific class there? Because I've been to Germany as part of my German class, as part of my German bilingual class, and I've been to Costa Rica as part of my Spanish class. And now I'll be to Korea as part of my Taekwondo class, so... Whoa! It's all not very effective. What type is more Pekko anyway? Oh, I have my Pokemon catching Pokemon Gallade right here. What am I doing? But yeah, is it for a specific class then? Everyone goes to a certain place at certain times for your social studies class. Oh, so it's like a history kind of thing then, is what it's meant to be. Yeah, I never had any social studies field trips. Woo! German, Spanish, and Taekwondo. I'll have trips for. I'm just gonna run, whatever. Whoa! I couldn't get away! Whoa! Excuse me? Well, let's see what this does, I guess. But yeah, that's actually really cool. It's been a while since I've been to the States. I might actually be going to Texas for a little bit next year. Man, I rarely do any traveling, and here I am potentially having 2 trips next year. I want to learn Charge. That just raises some stats, right? Yeah, boost the power of the next electric type attack. Smash Puff lives in Texas? Oh, here I was thinking I didn't know anybody in Texas. If I do wind up going there, maybe I'll have to send a message to Smash Puff. In that case, I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon. But yeah, business trip for my dad, basically. He was just like, hey, you want to come along when I go? I was like, could be fun. So I'm not sure when that would be. It would probably be like in summer or something. I don't know. still just very light details that I know. Can I turn this camera down more? Can I, like, do that? There. There we go. You can see a little bit of the shadow from my chair there, and like my jacket on the chair. But yeah, yeah, so I might be going there for some brief time. But yeah, it's seemingly likely that I'll probably be going to Korea for like 2 weeks next year. So yeah, gotta keep my funds straight for both tuition and for Korea traveling. Should be a fun time. That'll be 2 weeks I don't get to stream, so sad. Oh well. It's an Inkay over there. Apparently you still have to turn the Switch upside down. There's a Galvantula over there. On the 3DS version, to evolve it, you had to like turn your words 3DS upside down. Apparently you still have to do that for the Switch. So if it's docked, you have to take it out of the dock and turn it upside down to evolve it. It's so stupid. These textures do not look good. It's a good thing the Pokemon look really good. What the heck is this area? What is this? Yeah, lots of expensive investments indeed. And with that, I might be investing in a new capture card soon when it comes to stream stuff. I mean, definitely not as expensive as traveling or tuition, but still a decent amount there. Dr. Joanna. I'm gonna put my jacket back on here. I wonder why my doggy's just chilling down here. Hey? How you feeling, silly dog? She's just chilling back there. Oh, looks like we have a type advantage in this battle. Yeah. What was I talking about? What was I talking about now? Expensive stuff, I guess. When it comes to other, cords. When it comes to other stream-related stuff, I don't know if I'll get anything other than a capture card anytime soon. I think I have most of what I need nowadays. Floodlights, studio light. I was thinking about hanging that up, but like, oh, I know what I need to invest. I need to invest in shelves. I've run out of shelf space on my shelf back there. I needed to take down my special edition of Xenoblade 2 because my Switch games started taking up the space. And I can't put up like my other things, like my box of Ring Fit Adventure, for example. Or there's an art book that I don't have space for example. I don't have space for this double pack for Sword and Shield on that shelf yet. So I'm gonna have to find some shelves and like put them around this room here. This is what I'm gonna have to do. Because I don't have space for them right now. I just have like a pile of things I need to put up. They're just on my beanbag chair in the corner there right now. So I'm gonna have to get some shelves one of these days, is the plan. Remember me talking about shelves? Yeah, and I still haven't sorted that out. I have a bad habit of not sorting things out. Very bad habit there. Oh, dang it didn't kill. That's too bad. Brutal swing. So yeah, that's the that's the current state of affairs, I suppose. Is the case. Alright, I've been taking really long to get through this game here because I keep ranting. I'm gonna start pushing through it. We're gonna get to that next gym, just you wait. We're gonna get there. There's a Golett. This is an interesting area, isn't it? What's up here? Look at Solrock just doing spins over there. Oh man. Whoa. Anyway, on thinking about other ideas there, because lately, food's telling you alert till you're finished eating. Alrighty, sounds good. It's over this way. Anyway, yeah, now that I know how to properly tag stuff, and whoa, what's that thing over there? Whoa, what is that? Oh, how do I get up to that sign? Arch Strike. How do I get there? What does the sign say? I'm pretty sure I saw it on Twitter earlier today, so I think I already know, but regardless. Regardless of that, is this where I initially started? It is, isn't it? Wait, is it? No, it was not. It's like I'm getting lost already. Anyway, yeah, now that I know how to properly tag stuff, I feel like I'm on the verge of like cracking the formula to potentially growing the stream. Like, which is why I want to make more content that's exclusive to YouTube as well. Like my guide series with Dead by Daylight, for example. I've been working on a decent amount of those recently. Because, oh, I guess I'll adjust the camera now. Is what I'll do. Like, work on high quality, highly edited stuff that would be good for discoverability. I was trying to sneak past. Like, for example, my palette guide for Dead by Daylight, which is like one of the hardest I've worked on videos. That's, words are hard, you know what I mean. That had a decent amount of viewership for being a small content creator with, you know, typically 0 to 2 views per video I upload, but I do upload a lot of videos considering most of it is streamed from Twitch anyway, so I have a lot that gets cut up into. But it already had some semi-decent viewership for like a small content creator of my size. Like it had several hundred already. And then the moment I properly tagged it, like 2 weeks later, it had already doubled in viewership. So it's like, wow, I really wish I knew about this sooner. I can't believe I didn't know for so long. Like now, I wonder what happens if you just go to YouTube and generally type in Dead by Daylight guide. Like sometimes the algorithm changes and like cycles between which ones it's gonna put up there, so I don't know if it'll show up. But if I just YouTube search Dead by Daylight guide, I'm curious, will one of mine show up? Not quite there. Unfortunate, because most of these have thousands and thousands of views that I can't quite reach. But if I look up something more specific, like my Trapper guide recently, if I look up Dead by Daylight Trapper guide, mine used to be one of the first ones, but now it's gone. Dang it, man. Never mind, maybe it's not as good as I thought. Because it prioritizes all these high view ones. Dang it, mine used to be like the third one that showed up if you typed in Dead by Daylight Trapper guide. Used to be like the third one on the list. DBD Trapper guide. Okay, now I'm genuinely confused. Mine's not even showing up in related videos now. What the heck happened to my Trapper guide? Now I'm confused. Well, apparently I don't know anything about tagging. Also, I just got a text saying that I can release the dog. Someone must have been over or something like that. So she must have been put away in here. Hey, you want to be let out? Hey, Jesse? You want out of here? Guess I'll let her out. Guess I'll let her out of my room. Guess she was locked in here. I was wondering why the light on was over there. Hey, you want out of here? Now it all suddenly makes sense. Oh, we can turn off that other camera now. Go back to just the one camera. Okay, apparently I don't know anything about tagging. What happens if I look up Dead by Daylight palette guide? I swear, if it doesn't show up, and YouTube decide they didn't like my tags after all. Let's see here. Dead by Daylight palette guide. What happens if I look that up? It's the third option. Nice. So sometimes the algorithm picks and chooses like, I'm gonna prioritize these ones today and these ones another day. So I'm not always the lucky one. But at least my stuff is semi-searchable now. Dead by Daylight palette guide. You look that up and mine's the third option this time. So cool, man. Of course the second one is the person who originally convinced me to stream, and I don't go to his stream a whole lot anymore, but I used to be there all the time. I remember back when he was a freaking 15 viewer streamer. I remember that. Those were the days. I preferred the streams back then. Haven't been there in a while nowadays. Oh, there was a glowing thing there that I missed. Dang it. Oh, I can go back. It's fine. Do I really want to go back, though? Was there a sparkle thing? Right in that corner? Maybe I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I want one of those things. What are they? Good thing I have a Pokemon catching Pokemon here. What is this thing? What is it? Whoa! Whoa, it's multiple dudes? What? I thought it was like a worm thing. Or like a caterpillar thing, not a worm thing. What the heck? What is this dude? Whoa! There's multiple dudes. I was not expecting that. Not at all. Apparently it must be maybe a poison type if that was super effective. Bug and poison maybe? I don't know what it could be. Phalanx. I guess it's a whole bunch of linked dudos. Like a Doug trio. Reversal. A reversal, you say. Despite being not very effective, that was actually quite a bit of damage there. No, receive your fame or fortune will be filing a complaint. Hey, I know the stream title says clicking the stream will give you fame and fortune, but it also says in brackets right after that, fame and fortune not guaranteed, possible risk of stroke. It says it in the fine print, and if you check paragraph 3 of the wait, what did he just? What did that say about paralysis? The fine print. You shall see that 2 + 2 is 4. That's what the fine print says. I'll have you know. Hope things are going well today. Hello, Dar. Back and you see this sick ass Pokemon you're fighting. No clue at all what it is, but you love it. This is the first time I've seen it. Definitely seems interesting. And hello, Kraken. How's it going? Hello, hello. Phalanx. What the heck is this? What is this dude? Doing well? Good to hear. Fire spin. I think I'll probably keep the old moves. Stick with flamethrower. Doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Look at this dude. Okay, this isn't the very first time that I've seen him. I actually saw him for the first time earlier today on the train back home from university. I was looking through Twitter and somebody just had a clip, like a GIF of this guy just doing that animation over and over again, and it was playing Bone Trousel. And it was so fitting. I tried not to laugh on the train. I had to cover my mouth. That's what I had to do. I had no idea that he split into multiple dudes though, because that animation right there is the only thing that I'd seen of him prior. You need that GIF? Give me. Okay, it was a video, not a GIF technically, but like it was on repeat is what I mean by GIF there, as it was playing Bone Trousel. Which was incredible. Like Bone Trousel was so good for it. But yeah, like it's a cool Pokemon. I haven't used it, but you're hoping to in your Nuzlocke because he's just cool. It definitely seems pretty interesting. So you're planning on Nuzlocking this then? Maybe wonder how you got that emote. Totally did not hack to get it. Oh no, I know, considering like there's only select streamers that have access to the point system right now. A streamer who doesn't know how their point system works when it's only in beta and they had to sign up ahead of time to get it would be a silly streamer. Alright, let's see here. Let's put Corviknight there. Yeah, foiled your plan. Was I supposed to play along? Oh, there's a Pawniard there. What's over here? Now you're thinking about Bone Joustle there. Alright, Nuzlocking this. 2 deaths anyway at the 4th gym. Yeah, 4th gym. Yikes. The girder. Oh, it's an inside joke with another streamer. Gotcha. Sorry, I didn't read the text before that, but I read it in my head. Your poor double and some Kurkle you could care less about. Just say I'm pissed for no reason, even when you're not pissed. Oh, jeez, what the heck is going on in my throat? My oh my. Nice. Dang, there's another Pokemon. Togedemaru. I am Japanese Pikachu. I'm a proud warrior, and my name is Togedemaru. I'm also a hamster-looking thing. There you are, villager. What the heck was that? Oh, it's just the sound of a Pawniard. What did I just run into? What the heck is this? Sandaconda. Wait, is that its nostrils? Oh, I see its eyes. I thought its nostrils were its eyes. I thought it was its derpy little eyes. But now I see its eyes are on the side there. Exactly on. Get a Pokémon's Pokeball nose. How do I get a Sandaconda? Does this paralyze me? Dang it. Dang it, man. I like Sandaconda. Why are you using Dig? It has no effect on flying types. What the heck, man? Well, I guess I'll do this here. Boopity bop. Anyway, I I have something to talk about on the previous subject of doing YouTube exclusive content there and talking about the Smash stuff potentially. I'm definitely down for that idea. I would like to potentially get into doing some more YouTube unique stuff. Yeah, they're just eyes for the nose. Dang it, stop doing that, Sandaconda. I love that name. Stop it. Yeah, I would like to start doing some more unique stuff for the potential sake of discoverability. Because the thing about Twitch is it's near impossible to get discovered on it. Like, Twitch is good for building up relationships and having those interactions with people. Platforms like YouTube are better for the discoverability, but you don't, like, get to know people personally through that, and that's where Twitch is the advantage. So, dang it! I figured Steel Wing would be weaker. Eyes are windows to the soul. You right. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Anyway, yeah, I'd be down for potentially doing some stuff like that. Getting my foot in the door for some things like that. I'm down for doing things with Smash Bros, for example. Smash Bros, Dead by Daylight, multiplayer games like that I'm into. There's a Crustle up there. Wow, this guy's really blind. I had to work to get him to see me. So yeah, that could be something to consider one day, especially now that I know how to properly tag things. Could be something to consider there. Add stuff to my Smash Ultimate series, since it's been added to here and there over the past year from stuff. Oh yeah, I wonder if I should make some highlights of the last tournament that I went to and upload that as well, like I did with the last tournament. Like, I didn't win the last one. When I say the last one before, I meant the one during the summer, the 2 ones that I did win. Those are the ones that are currently on YouTube that I uploaded. I wonder if I should do the same thing with the recent one that I went to, where I didn't win. My first game that I did, though, was streamed and I won that 2-0, and then I was commentating it for a while. I wonder if I should upload that. Is it deleted already? Am I too late? Because I know that Twitch deletes VODs after a while. I swear, if I'm too late. I'm gonna look this up right now. Hold on. Wait. Let's make sure right now. Frega Palooza. Please, oh please. I swear. If I missed this. I totally did, didn't I? Dang it, I did! Oh! I don't think I downloaded it beforehand. So the VOD of me commentating an esports tournament is gone now. Oh, crap. Oh, you're kidding me. Check my downloads. Did I download it ahead of time? Is it in one of these folders here? It's not, is it? Oh, I'm actually so sad now. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, that's so saddening. I wanted that VOD. I can't believe I forgot to download it. Frag might have uploaded it. It might be... Hold on. Wait. Frag has a YouTube channel. Wait. Hold on a second. It might be okay. Fragapalooza. Hold on. It might still exist. Yeah, we still have the clips there. So real quick, forgot to ask you, I mentioned it earlier. Dang, now I have to scroll up. It's taking so long. What is this typing sound? Forgot to ask you, I mentioned earlier, when we like to play the video game sometime 1v1s. I don't know, good question. Let's talk about it off stream at some point. Remember how you said you'd take from that cloud in the tournament you were in? Well, you did. That's a thing now. So you're doing like down tilt at stage ledge and the other crazy things he was doing, like the ledge jumps and stuff. And you already downloaded your first Sims 2 stream VOD? Yeah, I never download my own VODs. I just highlight them with a Twitch highlighter. So you actually edit them? I just use the Twitch highlighter tool to cut my stuff into parts. But yeah, representing in the Sims 2 and you're bad at it. Nice. So what do you do when it comes to editing? Do you actually like highly edit it or just cut it up into parts? Because if it's just cutting it up into parts, you can always just use the highlighter. What the heck am I doing right now? Oh, I'm switching Pokemon. One mission Dauntless. It just took you like 10 minutes. Nice. Oh, you're making a highlight reel. It's a funny stream. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to make my best of 2019 highlight reel pretty soon. I've already started working on it here and there. Dang it, it's not there, is it? It's not. Dang it. The tournaments that I won are there. but the tournaments that I commentated are not there. Dang, it's gone forever! I'm playing it to YouTube before Kappa, even though none of your videos are Kappa. I'm scared about what Kappa's gonna be there. I have a feeling in 2019 recap will be clear gold. Yeah, I do have to mostly look at my own videos and be like, okay, where does funny stuff happen? Because I'm a small content creator, not a lot of clips happen here. I'll get maybe 2 clips a month. So I have to mostly just look at like my uploads through YouTube and be like, when did funny stuff happen again? And see if I remember it. So there's like, the ones that I won, like, for example, like there's these ones here. So like there's the VODs of the ones that I won, but I uploaded them as well. Like they're on the Frag channel as well. I uploaded them too.
That's like me after every
So this is, like at least this exists from Frag. I'm surprised they didn't upload the one at PCG though.
so salty yesterday. I wound up getting
I'm surprised. The speedrunning in Breath of the Wild. Okay, that was fun. Also, one of these days, I actually wouldn't mind doing a full playthrough of Breath of the Wild, like a real full playthrough. The thing I did was technically a full playthrough, but I wouldn't mind doing a real full playthrough in hero mode, because I could go around exploring the world and doing shrines and stuff like that, now knowing all the glitches that I know for speedrun strats, you know? So for a future playthrough, like we have a whole bunch of other playthroughs to go through first, but honestly, I want to stream Breath of the Wild one of these days. I would very much like to, especially because Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. So that'll be my excuse to get that done, because whenever there's a series of things going on, whenever something follows up into another, I always want to do, you know, the story in order. Like the fact that I don't really like Bravely Second a whole lot, or Bravely Default a whole lot, but I love Bravely Second. I still streamed a full playthrough of Bravely Default regardless to get to Bravely Second. Stuff like that. So that's another excuse to go through Breath of the Wild before Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. Who knows whenever that's gonna be? I have no idea. I have no idea when that's coming out. Just sometime in the future, I guess. But the non-Zelda game, what, Breath of the Wild? Yeah, basically is, isn't it? And I hate that game for its story and music. But at the same time, its gameplay is pretty fun. So going in with like all the glitch knowledge that I know, it would make for a very wacky and unique playthrough. You know, it would be downright silly, and I would love that. We'd have like an episode where we make a Guardian spaceship and go flying through the sky. We'd have an episode where we duplicate all our items. We'd have an episode where we overload the game so much that it crashes. Stuff like that. Because there's so many glitches in that game. Just because there's so many people that play it. So much has been discovered. It reminds you of Meta Knight for some reason. What? He has 1 HP and that failed. Fight me, if you dare. I can't do a good Meta Knight impression. Anyway, yeah. And when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, since it's a new release, I'd for sure be streaming it. And just like with Bravely Second, it's a game that I looked forward to getting to a long time, but I knew I had to do default first because it comes first. That's the same thing with Breath of the Wild leading up to Breath of the Wild 2, is I know I'm going to be doing Breath of the Wild 2 at some point. So before then, I'm going to have to do Breath of the Wild 1. So, one of these days, I do plan to have a true Breath of the Wild playthrough. I mean, the one I did is technically a true playthrough, but like, one where we take our time and explore and stuff is what I plan on doing. Come back when you can put up a fight. Still not that good, am I? Still not anything too crazy, huh? But yeah, so I would very much like to do a Breath of the Wild playthrough. It's alright. Oh, is that the end of the area there? Oh, there's a camp over yonder way. There's a crustle. The big crustle. But yeah, so despite how much I hate on it, one of these days, I will be streaming through Breath of the Wild and taking my time and exploring and showcasing as many glitches as I can. Like, have so many episodes of the series that are just like a showcase of a particular glitch or technique. I would love to do that, honestly. That sounds kind of fun. I wasn't sure who was in the second slot. Looks like it's Gallade. That kind of sucks. That's kind of unfortunate, you know, there. But yeah, so when it comes to the current state of things, right now I'm pushing through. Breath of the Wild was not your game of the year. That year, it was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for you. Same here. Absolutely. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is like currently my second favorite game. It was my first favorite game for a while, but it's like very close between Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Pokémon Mystery Dungeon 2. They're both legendary in my head. Like, it's so hard to decide between them. It's so painful for me to make that decision. I settled with PMD2 because it's such an underdog. Like, what with the whole, you know, ratings of it being awful. Guess it's a good thing I didn't target Excadrill. Yeah, for 2017 for me, it was Xenoblade Chronicles 2. For 2018 for me, it was Octopath Traveler. And for this year, probably gonna be Fire Emblem Three Houses, I imagine. Fun fact, Ultimate is officially the best-selling fighting game in history, passing Street Fighter 2. I heard about that. I didn't know that it was by a few million now. That's actually crazy. That's also really cool. But yeah, not biased or anything, but Smash is the best game with the Switch, Kappa. And Smash is a pretty good game at the end of the day. But yeah, I like my story-based games and my musical games. But anyway, talking about streaming through certain games, when it comes to this current state of affairs, what we're currently working on is this game and Bravely Second. Those two together. And I'm working on a little bit of Ring Fit Adventure on the side as a kind of side project. But right now we're trying to commit to both of those. Both this game and to Bravely Second. And I've been looking forward to Bravely Second for a long time. I love that game. I'm so happy to finally start it there. Dang it, man. Dang it. Sure, let's do this. And then we'll, do that, I guess. Even though it's not going to be super effective, I might be able to one-shot anyway. I know it could be super effective against Excadrill. And then, once we're done either this or Bravely Second, we're going to move on to probably Okami HD after that. And then we're going to move on to Undertale. I blanked for a second there. Undertale, True Pacifist Route, and then Deltarune. Yeah, it did one shot anyway. But yeah, especially in top 5 Switch games for everyone, you feel like? For you, it takes number 1. Makes sense considering how much time you have in it. For this year, since games of the year including Smash Bros, you're adding it to your 2019 Game of the Year list. However, Astral Chain's still at the top. Yeah, I'll pick that up eventually. But I've got too many other things to stream through. So like I said, there's the current things I'm committing to. And then the list from there is gonna be Kami HD, Undertale True Pacifist into Deltarune, and then I'll do the other routes for Fire Emblem Three Houses. Or maybe I'll save it until later. Look at that guy taking selfies. Or maybe I'll save it until later, because I've covered a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's a freaking 165 part series, so I've covered quite a bit of Three Houses. So maybe I'll extend the break to even longer. Maybe. I'll think about it. But yeah, so that's the stuff that I'm for sure gonna be doing pretty soon here. The Astral Chain, Smash, and Luigi's Mansion 3. No Fire Emblem Three Houses. Feels bad. That's boopity bop. It's not super effective. I guess it's because Excadrill's a Steel type as well. I suppose. Yeah, this is your number 4. Gotcha. But yeah, anyway, number 5. Oh noes. But yeah, so that's the queue there. And then after, it's gonna take several months for that queue to go down. It's gonna take quite a while. But once we make it through, I wouldn't mind investing like a decent amount of time into some big open RPG to just like go and explore. Oh, sweet Psycho Cut. Yes, please. This is what we'll do. I'd love to invest a lot of time on stream into a big open world RPG. And I'm leaning towards either Xenoblade Chronicles X, because it's the one Xenoblade Chronicles game I haven't covered, or Breath of the Wild. I'd be okay with either one, honestly. Both of them sound quite appealing to me. Like, Breath of the Wild would be so much fun to play through. I guess I'll do this. And it'd be such a whack adventure. And then there's Xenoblade Chronicles X, which just has such good gameplay as well. And it's so addicting. Xenoblade X is such a good game. So reuse content that ruins the game for you? Well, you don't have to do every route. at the end of the day. I'll sell this victory to you. Talking about the Fire Emblem speedrunner, he says the reused content is exactly the same. Well, I'll still cover it anyway because I'm a crazy Fire Emblem nerd. Press your control stick and you can squat down. What do you mean press my control stick? What? Press your control stick and you can squat down. What, in the camp? Do I have to interact with this? I guess so. Oh, look at all the evolutions! Look at this camp here. Oh, my Corviknight's out. Wait, so... Hold on, which Pokemon should I bring into the camp then? Let's see here. But yeah, I feel like Nintendo and PS4 really push boundaries this year with games, whether it be future releases and they announce it, or ones actually playable and viable. Right now they would. Nintendo over PS4 for you though. Yeah, like the amount of stuff this year especially was insane. Like there's not a lot next year that I'm hyped for. In fact, I think there's only one game next year for Nintendo that I'm really looking forward to. I feel like they haven't announced a whole lot yet. But Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Oh boy, do I ever look forward to that. Bring Vulpix up, I guess. Relics are different, but the main chapters just reuse the exact enemy position. Still amazing game, but not the best of the year. The Final Fantasy VII Remake, is that out already, or is it still coming out? Is that coming out next year? Look at that. Alright, how do I crouch down? Who do I talk to for that? You, right? How do you do it? I said you were gonna if you press on the control stick, apparently, right? Oh. Oh, I see. March 2020, you'll guess. Oh, in March 2020, speaking of the stream schedule, I'm gonna be streaming Sly Cooper 2. Speaking of that month. One of these things is not like the others. Look at all the evolutions! Vulpix is eager to play. But yeah, so there's the list of things to do, speaking of games, and then after that I'll probably invest in Breath of the Wild or Xenoblade Chronicles X. Maybe leaning more towards Breath of the Wild, so I can for sure have that done before the sequel comes out. I don't know when it's coming out. It's probably not going to be next year, but still good to get done. I don't know, freaking Kelpsy Berry. I don't know, done. Oh man, what you're excited for? What, Animal Crossing? I could never get into Animal Crossing myself. I can't say. Yeah, I'm just contributing the one berry. It seems. Alright, fan the flames. Fan them real good. Okay, not that fast now. Now we want to take it slow. Maybe a bit more. Boopity bop. We found the evolution camp. That's pretty cool. Whoa! That was too much. Are you kidding me? Kidding me, man? Alright, start fast at first. And we do that because I gotta account for the others too. Crossing was never your cup of tea, but you do see the appeal. Yeah, I get it as well. It's just, yeah, not something I can see myself getting into. Childhood game series, your most played game series? Yeah, the closest thing for me to Animal Crossing there would be Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is now sadly dead. Which sucks, considering what Atari did to it. That's a sad tale. Man, do I hate Atari. I'm gonna turn that off for potential thumbnail reasons. Instant noodle curry. Oh, look at little Vulpix. Fantastic. Got a Milcery class curry. Cool. See the Vaporeon. Not the Flareon, the Vaporeon. It's my favorite evolution, but I had one in my last playthrough, so I went with Leafeon this time. Use the two Pokemon. Oh, Flame and Aqua are their names. Aw. Adorable. So adorable. A villager's your childhood hero. Yeah, my two childhood games would be Sly Cooper and Roller Coaster Tycoon. Those are my two childhood Oh, there's a freaking back area here. Brawl slash Melee, CSGO, Minecraft, Angry Birds, any Mario game, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter 5, I assume that is. That's a lot of things there. Yeah, I never got into a whole lot of stuff when I was younger. Like, I guess Pokemon would be as well as the next closest thing. Like, the things I started when I was, like, really, really young were Roller Coaster Tycoon and Sly Cooper. If we're branching out to years further than that, then I would also include Pokemon and Minecraft as well. For sure. Oh, jeez, Kraken.